Hey guys, it's Mandartin, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Mass Effect 2. So last time we were debriefing with a bunch of our party members. Now we're going to finally go do the Reaper IFF and hopefully start endgame stuff. I do think the only ship upgrade I have left to unlock is the medbay upgrade. I don't know if that actually affects anything in endgame or not. So for now we're just going to leave it, and I don't know, maybe before the final episode I'll just grind some platinum, because apparently platinum is now really hard for me to find in the galaxy, which is kind of frustrating because usually I have more of it than I know what to do with. So yeah, that's so now we're just going to talk to see if there's anything left for us to talk about with our party members, and then go to the IFF.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
You've had members of other species make a pass at you?
Constantly. Very awkward. Skin tone apparently attractive by Turian standards. Subset of Krogan sexual deviants enjoy Solarian flexibility, more cartilage and skeletal structure. Masonry offers intriguing, actually. Wonder why. Trans-species pheromones unlikely to work. Must be neurochemical.
Wait a minute, Borden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler. Less alcohol and mood music required.
No, I thought he was supposed to say comment about Tally or whatever.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved. Reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Well, why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social. Reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Solarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Borden.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morton Solis biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
I like his little walk away thing there. But yeah, that's one of my favorite Morden dialogue things. You know, like it's really true. It is easy to just overlook the grand scheme of things when you're thinking about a galaxy thing situation. It's hard to you know take it as seriously as you need to when it's just a bunch of nameless and faceless people. And Morden decides to make it personal by thinking of somebody that he values close to him. I'm a little upset that I didn't get the Tally conversation that he talks about when he observes that you and Tally have considered romantic entanglement, and he suggests, mood vids that you can watch or whatever, some basically suggesting that you watch some porn or whatever, and has some ointments or whatever to offer you. Maybe if I talk to Tally some more, I'll get it again.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
You better have a good reason for ruining my lunch.
It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Don't start
Don't start anything with Garrus. I won't have trouble on my ship.
I don't hate Garrus. I hate the Turians. Garrus is just one Turian, and he's your clan. No point in ripping his face off unless he turns on me. It's hate, but it's mine. Okir was blind, and he tried to make me the same. But thanks to you, I have a clan. I'm starting to see why I should care. Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
That's another interesting thing. Why I think Grunt is definitely more intelligent. He has the, I don't know what the word is, but he's taller enough to know, like, I hate the Turians, but Garrus is just one Turian. He's not just going to discriminate against him just because he happens to be one of the Turians that are responsible for the genophage. Like, he understands, like, this is a person that's part of our team or whatever, and not necessarily the healthiest thing just to lash out against him just because of who he is. So, yeah.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
Good point, I guess.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last...
That sounds difficult. At any moment you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
Your body doesn't make the decision to shoot, your mind does. You make the choice to kill.
When someone aims a gun at you, you pull your trigger. You don't think. It's reflex. Any combat training conditions the body's reflexes.
My training was very thorough. Drill minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So if I shot you dead right now, a Drell court wouldn't convict me?
You'd be guilty because you chose to shoot me. If my reflexes caused me to draw and fire when I saw your gun come up, I would be innocent. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser duct trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
The last time we talked,
Yep.
you remembered one of yours.
A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
It's just business.
Don't misunderstand. I need to know what you're capable of. Odds are most of us will die on this mission. There's no point making friends.
That's a very practical view. Probably even a wise one. Just don't make the mistake I did. There's always another mission. None of them are an excuse to make yourself an island.
Sorry, Thane. I needed the renegades.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Gotta get the butt shot in first, though. But
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
What? You disapprove?
No, I'm just impressed. You're... well, look at you. A kid from the slums of Earth. No family, little formal education. And you've done more than I could.
butt shot.
Despite everything my father did to make me perfect. You're the best humanity has to offer.
Damn right.
Does it always have to come back to your father's genetic tailoring?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
You're jelly.
Wait a minute.
You're
Are
jelly.
you jealous?
Don't be absurd.
The genetic mutt that the elusive man put in charge. That must stink.
First, it's not a competition. Second, based on your combat records, you're practically a perfect bloody human specimen.
Oh, damn it, I have to flirt with her.
I'm sorry. I know the mission comes first, and I'm glad we can work together.
As am I, Commander. And it's most definitely not a competition. I'm proud to serve with you.
It's a Reaper, Sovereign class. At least I think it's a Sovereign. But whatever. Let's go.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active.
Name
We just
drop.
passed inside their envelope. Eye of the hurricane, huh?
Alright. Alright, let's check out these things.
Smells bad. There's blood, but something's wrong with it.
So this is a great episode. It's very atmospheric, kind of self-explanatory, but really it's the audio logs that kind of make this episode, this mission.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hold represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the wall seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth.
Thank God, that was close.
We finished cataloging specimens A203 and B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his... He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to...
Where's the door?
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
So we're trapped. Wonderful. The Normandy's got guns. Use them.
The Normandy lacks the necessary firepower. Reaper shields are impervious to dreadnought fire. Shepard, a kinetic barrier can only be produced by a Mass Effect generator.
Mass Effect.
That is true for any ship, even a Reaper. At the moment of activation,
How do we know?
I
We've seen
detected a
one.
heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core. Sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
We'll make a sweep for survivors and research data. Then we'll knock this ugly piece of crap out of the sky. Be ready to pick us up. Being crushed in the heart of a brown dwarf is not on today's agenda.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
Damn right it isn't. Alright, so I mean, there's not much in the way of combat. I mean, pretty much all you're fighting is husks.
Anyone else hungry?
Oh, grunt.
You married? You never mentioned that. Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps. What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story. No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings. Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too. What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
It sounds like the Reaper was affecting them.
You think? Yeah, but that's our first, probably our second
Up front!
hint that there's indoctrination going on, even in a Reaper that is essentially dead.
No tanks, Shepard.
Alright, so we got some more stuff.
We've seen these before, Shepard. Dragon's teeth, your people call them. The Geth used them on Eden Prime.
See how the room is arranged?
Very
They
creepy.
treated this thing like some kind of altar.
It does look like that. But why would they want this to happen?
You heard the logs. They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated. How about we all take a step back from the weird alien impaling devices?
Right.
Good call. Alright, I forget.
Chandana said the ship
Oh.
was dead. We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is not some man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there.
Yep. Pretty much gone by that point. It's good. It's good to know. 5 full days, eh? Sniper!
Shepard, Commander.
Legion! See ya. See ya.
Geth talk. Stick nose.
Since when do you get they get smarter the more than they're all.
Replay.
There we go.
Alright.
Enemies! Can't reach the target. Can't get a lock.
Put them down.
Affirmative.
I'll take them.
Yeah, a trick with the Scions, I mean, usually the Vanguard is the only one class that can really do this, is to get up close so they can't hit you with their beam things or whatever, and then it kind of forces them into a melee animation, and you can pretty much just shotgun them to death.
Okay, point out the core and I'll tear it up.
Then we
Damn.
get off the ship fast.
Damn right we will. Alright. This always seems to be just a little bit harder than I remember it. Alright, so we got the thing.
Cerberus team did recover it. Where are they now?
Here we are. And he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna just keep downloading this stuff, you know. Husks, no big deal.
Hostiles!
Can't target them.
What the heck?
Can't get a lock.
So many husks.
I'll put them down.
Core's open, so yeah, you have to clear out enemies before you can actually hit the core. It's kind of annoying, but whatever.
Here we go.
I hate the exploding husks.
Can't get a lock.
target.
Yeah, this part's kind of a little bit boring. Alright, so...
One more. I'll put them down.
Affirmative.
Got it.
Can't target them. One.
Oh, sorry, Grunt. My bad. Grunts are just crawling up from the depths of the machine.
Can't get
Too
along.
late. Now you're dead.
Alright, we did it. What? Vanishing Shepherd. Weird.
Shepard, that Geth's still here. Want it for target practice?
Leave it. We have enough trouble. Tally said no one's ever captured a Geth intact. You know the risk. That's all I'm going to say. There's no time for a debate. Move out.
Let's get the fuck out of here!
Hang on, folks.
Open the port side airlock.
Aye, aye.
We're clear. Go.
Alright, we got a lot of stuff.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things on Eden Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you,
cash
the
bounty.
reward is significant.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No, trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient feel.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives.
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this.
Can
So
I?
what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy systems poses certain risks.
I'm gonna take the risks. Just be careful.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Until then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
Alright, so next time now, effectively, pro tip if you're playing this game, once you do the Reaper IFF, you are basically on a clock. Yeah, the real clock doesn't happen until the spoilers happen, but that can be triggered. I'm not sure if there's any, like, RNG involved, or if it's just based on how many missions you've done, but you should ideally only want to have Legion's mission left to do. So just go and talk to Legion, because you might be able to fit an additional mission in, but it hasn't always happened to me. In fact, sometimes I've unfortunately gotten railroaded, like, literally right at this point. So next time what we're going to do is we're going to go talk to Legion, we're going to talk to Tally, see if we can progress the romance situation. Then we're going to do Legion's mission, and then endgame times. So if you have anything, thoughts, comments, we can... yeah, thoughts or comments, I guess that would be it. Leave them. And remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. K-Bay. And the game crashed.